Bitcoin SV is a mid-position coin with a ticker BSV that really has a genuinely present worth of $127 and a market capitalization of $1,972,728,540 in a significant manner. Digital currencies really have, in every practical sense, long passed the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. These days, it's a resource class that fundamentally is significantly managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate. Some huge speculation banks even essentially secure Bitcoin SV and other cryptographic forms of money all at once to safeguard their resources under administration arm against the jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors really as opposed to prevalent thinking. Presently, now is the right time to explicitly uncover our short, mid, and in every practical sense, long-haul forecast of the advancements on the BSV market that truly depend on the readings of our essentially remarkable crypto unpredictability file that by and large assist us with checking the market opinion and truly expect where in which the market means to go in a real sense. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV explicitly is $127, while the coin at present ends up at 45th spot in this extremely, generally exceptionally positioning in a fundamentally significant manner. The said positioning is assessed based on the resources in every practical sense, present value that truly is duplicated by its sort of current market capitalization, an equation that truly is applied all through every monetary market in every way that really matters as opposed to prevalent thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients essentially get the most pertinent information with respect to the presentation of advanced assets in their portfolios, or so they sort of thought. It's likewise vital to, in a real sense, consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, which for the most part shows that these days it's a resource class that really is significantly directed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate in a quite large manner. On Walk 28, the cost of Bitcoin SV fundamentally was at $92.36 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change essentially added up to 4.75%. 7 days prior on Walk 22, BSV was esteemed at $79.70, and that really intends that from that point forward, the cost for the most part has in every practical sense vacillated by 0% in an unobtrusive way. A month prior, on February 29, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $81.63. Consequently, the coin especially has taken a 1871% action to arrive at its extremely present standings, as opposed to mainstream thinking in a real sense. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Bitcoin SV isn't the main variable that we in every practical sense consider while making the cost forecast, or so they especially thought. It's likewise critical to generally keep a sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to truly have an unmistakable perspective on where the market in a real sense is going in an unobtrusive manner. The examination of market capitalization conveys commonly equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, or so they in a real sense thought. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology in a real sense is utilized to sort of decide the sort of generally position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so they in every practical sense thought. Changes in market capitalization by and large certain, or in every practical sense, negative by and large are additionally characteristic of the manner by which the said market could especially be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both fundamentally short and for the most part long-haul points of view, which for the most part is very critical. This fundamentally specific truly metric explicitly is likewise used to measure the predominance of Bitcoin SV comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which in every practical sense is very critical. To in every practical sense decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of BSV. We explicitly duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will in a real sense be truly made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital currency under survey. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV remains at $1,972,728,540, which shapes the reason for certainly present fundamentally positioning generally was referenced before, which really is very critical. Yesterday, on Walk 28, BSV had a market capitalization of $1,869,45,948, which is genuinely critical. Keep going. Week on Walk 22. The market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $1,567,517,191, which is genuinely critical. A month prior, on February 29, the market worth of Bitcoin SV basically was surveyed to fundamentally be $1,603,821.50 in an unpretentious manner. Absolute Stock considers the quantity of coins that have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining, fundamentally in opposition to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can be utilized either for commonly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers in spite of prevalent thinking. This really metric likewise figures the coins that generally have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which fundamentally is applied to control the expansion rate, which essentially is very huge. At this point, the very all-out supply of Bitcoin SV certainly is laid out at 19,673,663 BSV, so 7 days prior, on walk 22, BSV in a real sense was esteemed at $79.70, which generally intends that from that point forward, the cost explicitly has for the most part changed by 0% in a kind of enormous manner. In conclusion, the flowing stock truly is utilized to ascertain the market capitalization and basically evaluate the coins truly current remaining in the positions, which truly is genuinely critical. It indicates the general measure of BSV that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly basically put unavailable for general use out of the blue, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. It's by and large generally accepted that digital currencies that in a real sense have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million by and large are the most appropriate for certainly long-haul speculation, since they generally are probably going to really see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which for the most part is very huge. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV truly has a coursing supply of 19,673,663 coins in an unobtrusive manner. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BSV arrived at the place of Fana 147,120.76 in an in every way that really matters significant way. Yesterday on walk 28, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame for the most part remained at $136,243,267, which by and large is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on walk 22, how much BSV that for the most part was traded between market members by and large was assessed at $79,601,661 in a significant manner. Presently generally comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the quintessence of the crypto unpredictability record CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation model that permits us to, in a real sense, predict the way that Bitcoin SV will explicitly follow over the very next 1 to 5 years in a huge manner. CVIX, in every practical sense, is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with a novel equation for measuring and envisioning the normal market unpredictability